I guess today on the World Cafe, warming up on whammy barless versions of some surf classics. Has kind of been the object of a ferocious music industry buzz for the last couple of years. A buzz that began with a solo performance at a 1991 tribute concert to his late father, Tim Buckley, and he seems to have weathered the storm and is about to release his first album on Sony. Jeff Buckley joins us. Welcome.
Hi.
I was curious as to how you ended up on the bill at the Tim Buckley benefit concert, because my understanding is you didn't really know your father that well, and did you know his music well?
I don't know how I ended up. I think somebody who talked to he split before I was born. He didn't really keep contact with me and my mom, except for one time. And I was asleep at the time. I was probably 2. You know, it was like he decided not to be a father. So, just me and my mom. And I saw him once for a week. And then, that was 2 months before he crashed on heroin. And in between then, there was no contact. And in between the death and the funeral, there was no contact. And, I guess I missed it, you know. And it always bugged me. So I decided they asked me to come. The people at St. Anne's, the very beautiful people at St. Anne's. They asked me to come. I said no at first, and then I said okay, but I don't want to be billed, and I just want to come on and sing and come off. This is not a springboard. This is something really personal. And I would never, and probably will never ever perform that music, you know, as I got my own music.
Right.
And then after that, that's how I met Gary Lucas.
Gary was playing there also.
Mm-hmm.
With Gods and Monsters? Or
no, he was by himself. He was playing with somebody. He was collaborating with Julia Hayward, really great performance artist in New York.
Were you surprised by the reaction, and were you leery of the reaction?
Leery and not surprised, no.
Yeah.
As I didn't think it had anything to do with me at all. There's a... I don't really dig talking about this subject, but my friend Bill Flanagan wrote this really loving article about me, and I came on the stage and he said he heard Tim Buckley's haunted voice. And if that's the impression I gave to people, it was purely... It's not his voice, and it's not my voice. It's the voice that's been passed down through every man in the family. His father, I found out, sang. He had a beautiful voice.
Yeah.
It's just an Irish thing. You wouldn't understand.
Well, that's the thing I hit you first. I mean, all I've heard is the Sinead tapes. Is this incredible voice? Have you always been such a fearless singer from the beginning? I mean, it's really brave to take your voice out there as much as you do.
I think what it was since I mean, the whole purpose was for me to totally corral all my farthest eccentricities, you know, and also be my conventional self and my weird self and my ugly self and my sexy self and my stinky self and everything that art should be, you know.
Well, tell you what, why don't you do one of a solo version of one of the new songs, maybe?
Okay.
And then we'll talk some more.
but she cries to the clicking of time, of time. Waiting by, waiting
Jeff Buckley is our guest. What's that? What is that song?
It's called Grace. Me and Gary wrote that.
Yeah. I'm interested in what vocalists you listen to. I heard you were a Nusrat Fateh Ali Khan fan.
Nusrat Fateh Ali. He's awesome. We were just listening to him on the way up. He's my Elvis. All kinds of people I fell in love with, fell in love with Billie Holiday. But I'm usually totally out of step. Like, usually it's like a crowd of people dig something at one time, and I'm into it, way before, or completely after, when it's totally not cool.
Right.
I'm always completely out of step. It's really pathetic. And, music has to happen to people in a moment, and then it gets in the bloodstream. You need it, physically.
You need that discovery, too, on your own.
Yeah, which is why videos I'm not making a video for this album.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not making it because it's... I love visuals, and I will do something visual. I mean, I'm totally in love with them, but they're commercials for the album, and I wouldn't want that to be the object. Actually, everybody stay away from the television. Just get a book. Turn on the radio.
Now, along those lines, you had all these people coming to see you in New York, kind of waving money at you, I guess. You kind of resisted until you felt right about it, I guess. Was that... I mean, there's a lot of questions about what's going on there. You probably had to answer for yourself. Was it difficult to pick Sony?
No. It was a dilemma. It's always a dilemma for everyone. Or everybody who I know gets signed.
Mm-hmm.
The rules that are set up, the way that it's structured for a certain kind of artist to really, really succeed heavily, and some others really not to do anything. And also, I'm really... Sometimes I have a pretty black soul, sometimes. And, stay away from things, that will bring out the cynic in me, like the music business, for instance.
Quite easily. Now, are you going to recut Mojo Pin on the new record?
It's recut.
Oh, okay.
It's redone.
You want to do a solo version of that?
Okay.
This is one that was on the Cafe
It's a radio version. I'm lying in my bed, the blanket is warm. This body will never be safe from harm. Still feel your hair with black ribbons of cold. Touch my skin to keep me home. If only you came back to me. If you laid at my side, I wouldn't need no Mojo Pin to keep me satisfied. I don't wanna weep for you, don't wanna know. I'm blind and tortured, the white horses flow. The memories far precious, precious silver and gold, and pearls and oysters flesh. Drop down we to the serve and pray to love. Born again from the rhythm, screaming down from heaven. Ageless, ageless, and I'm in your arms. Don't wanna weep for you, don't wanna know. Come blind and torture, the white horses flow. The memories fire, the rhythms fall slow. Love beauty, I love you so. All the words of your scorn, my love, give me more. Send whips of opinion down my back, give me more. Well, it's you I've waited my life to see. It's you I've searched so hard for. Don't wanna wait for you, I don't wanna know. I'm blind and touching, the white horses flow. The memories far, the rhythms fall slow. Darling beauty, I love you so.
Jeff Buckley is our guest, the World Cafe version of Mojo Pin. Is it hard for you to sing like this, or is it physically demanding, or, I mean, really?
It's emotionally demanding.
Yeah?
It's everything. Everything's connected, and yeah, it's hard sometimes, but some things are really easy. Just depends on what you feel.
Is it hard to get to a place where you can get inside these songs every time you do it? I mean, here we are, you know, it's kind of a bland room, and I'm here, and nothing else.
I don't know. I mean, you can tell somebody I love you anywhere, really. But that's probably from learning from just by doing, like, what the difference between a real distraction and what you don't have to worry about. Real distractions are internal, really. You could drive, cattle by my stage and I wouldn't know it.
Mm-hmm.
Some people do.
What was it like doing these songs originally for people who didn't know them in New York when you were just singing in clubs?
Anything from completely indifferent to hateful to, liking them.
Yeah.
Just saying that they heard it in their head.
You want to do another new one?
Sure. Looking at the door, I see the rain fall upon the funeral mourners, parading in a wake of sad relations, their shoes fill up with water. Well, maybe I'm too young to keep good love from going wrong, but tonight you're on my mind, so you never know. I'm broken down and hungry for your love, with no way to feed it. Where are you tonight? Child, you know how much I need it. Too young to hold on, too old to just break free and run. Sometimes a man gets carried away when he feels like he should be having his fun, and much too blind to see the damage he's done. Sometimes a man must wait to find that really he has no one. So I'll wait for you, but I burn, and I ever see your sweet return. Oh, to ever learn, you should have come over, 'cause it's not too late. Lonely is the road when bed is made, the open window lets the rain in, and burning in the corner is the only one that dreams it hides you within. My body turns and yearns for a sleep that won't ever come. It's never over. My kingdom for a kiss upon her shoulder. It's never over. All my riches for her smiles when I slept so soft against her. Tear that hangs inside my soul forever. 'cause it's not too late.
We're getting a preview of some songs that are going to be on Jeff Buckley's debut album. That's a different structure. That's a nice one.
Thank you.
It's funny, I listen to that and I think of all kinds of cliche ways to do it as a big production. Did a lot of people come at you with ideas on how to do your songs?
Not really.
Yeah.
I pretty much the producer was like Ace.
Yeah.
Andy Wallace. Nobody knows what a good producer is. Well, they'll know soon enough. But no, I mean, I pretty much had visions, and other people had, like he had not a vision so much, but he had quality control happening in his head and focus, and wanted me to channel like the essence of what I wanted. Listen, he had ideas, and actually that one was a sleeper. Nobody liked that song.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Oh. But now everybody likes it.
Well, thanks a lot for coming by.
All right, well, thank you.
Appreciate it. Look for it. Come back with the band, okay?
Right in this room.
We will do it. Absolutely.
Be awesome.
Jeff Buckley, our guest, will be back in a moment here on the World Cafe. A solo preview of some new material from Jeff.